She saw the blue ball with a sad face on it. Still thinking it was Alice's doing, she went down to the basement and found her childhood artwork with a drawing of a door and the words, "Never ever." Not finding Alice in the basement, Jessica went upstairs to look for her. From a distance, Jessica heard Alice chatting with Chauncey again and found it cute, so she decided to record a video to show Max. Jessica caught Alice sitting at the table with Chauncey, feeling delighted as she continued recording. However, Max's ex-wife. The police arrived moments later to take Samantha back to the mental hospital due to her mental illness. Jessica wondered how Samantha found their location, and they eventually discovered that Taylor had given it to her. She apologized to her father, saying she thought their mother was okay now, so she for one. Later on, grandchildren read her books, but Gloria said no and admitted that she herself is a fan of Jessica's books. She couldn't help but share about took the jar from Alice. He tried to get closer to her, but she showed annoyance and walked out. Taylor then invited Liam to watch movies together, but he wanted to do something else. At Azalea Acres, Jessica tried to jog her father's memory by recounting their memories together. At some point, her father recognized her, realizing she was his daughter. He suddenly grabbed her tightly and said that nobody believed him. Strangely, he mentioned that Jessica had disappeared, but she insisted that she had only lived with her grandmother. He began to hysterically grip her hand while screaming. Fortunately, a nurse arrived and calmed Jessica's father down, prompting Jessica to say her goodbyes. Back at the house, Taylor and Liam started to watch a movie, and Liam tried to convince Taylor to take a pill. She refused, so when he saw Max's collection of alcoholic drinks, he took one. He invited Taylor, but she warned him not to touch it. Accidentally, Liam dropped one of the alcoholic drinks, so he quickly went upstairs to find something to clean it up. Alice saw this and immediately told Chauncey that she didn't like Liam either. While searching for cleaning supplies, Liam was startled by a sound coming from Alice's room. He entered the room, and as he reached for the music box playing, it suddenly stopped and went silent. He also heard a girl's voice inside the room, mimicking what Alice had said. While in the bathroom, Liam noticed a string and followed it to a teddy bear covered by a towel. Suddenly, the teddy bear appeared beside him, startling him and belongings. Thinking Alice was teasing him, he tried to catch the string until he accidentally stepped on it. Upon stepping on the string, the teddy bear hidden under the towel suddenly emerged and lunged toward him, startling Liam and causing him to sit down. The room suddenly opened. Jessica glanced at it and saw Alice in the backyard. She realized that the figure lying down was not Alice, with a drawing of a door and the words, "Never ever." While hysterical, Taylor comes downstairs, and Jessica asks her if she saw a teddy bear. Jessica tears up when Taylor says she also couldn't see the teddy bear. In Alice's room, the door suddenly opens while she is lying on the bed. Alice wakes up and calls out for Chauncey. Before leaving, Alena leaves her colleague's number and tells them to contact him. Jessica immediately takes her artwork again and eventually finds her drawing of a teddy bear on the side of the house. Jessica moves a cabinet and finds drawings behind it. Seeing this, she rearranges all the furniture in the room to see the drawings clearly. She also starts painting on the walls and writing strange words. Meanwhile, Gloria takes Taylor inside her house and shares information about a place Jessica can visit. She used to believe in it, but witnessing it firsthand changed her mind. Since then, she became obsessed with researching these entities and even wrote a book about them. She reveals that the entities feed on a child's past traumas. Like Jessica, Alice also became a victim of this entity. When Jessica left the house, the entity didn't disappear. It waited until their paths crossed again. While painting the wall, Jessica hears a noise outside. Upon going downstairs, Taylor and Gloria suddenly appear. Eventually, Jessica remembers her childhood memories and informs them. Gloria explains that Chauncey wants to keep her for himself forever by bringing her to his realm. However, Jessica managed to escape, and now Alice was brought there by Chauncey. Hearing this, Jessica decides to enter Chauncey's realm by fulfilling the list, similar to what Alice did. They gather Jessica's necessities and perform the required tasks. Because she needs to hurt herself, she stabs her hand with a pair of scissors. After fulfilling it, she lights the necessary items in a bowl. A strong wind blows, but shortly after, the items in the bowl disappear without any effect. Once more, Taylor begins to blame Jessica and pressure her. Jessica, upset, speaks hurtful words to Taylor, reversing the blame onto her. Suddenly, the scissors catch fire, indicating that Jessica's hurtful words towards Taylor were necessary to fulfill one of the checklist items. Hurting herself was not enough. Jessica needed to inflict real pain. Shortly after, the door lights up, and a strong wind blows inside the basement, indicating that the ritual was successful. Since they don't immediately leave, they are included inside the realm. Seeing the portal closing, they wedge it open with a rock to prevent, allowing it to close. It appeared that Gloria had gone mad, deludedly saying that the realm is a happy place where she can be young again. Before finishing her sentence, the door suddenly opened on her side, and she was pulled by a monster with a hand resembling that of a bear. The next thing they heard were Gloria's screams of pain and agony. They immediately fled when they saw a stream of blood coming from the door. While walking inside, Taylor saw a child and followed it. Despite Jessica's warnings, Taylor continued to follow. When Jessica